Hi guys, Merry Christmas. This is your girl, your babe, your chick, Ttkjinadu. I'm back again with another chat video, so guys stay tuned. Anyway, I guess you guys know what I'm going to talk about from the subject or the topic of this chat. So guys, what I am going to talk about, I expected it to happen at some point in time, but the least person I expected it from is Summer Ako, because this subject is none of our business. Seriously, none of our business. The reason I said Summer Ako is the least person I expected that kind of video, you know, the reason is I watch Summer Ako's video, some of our videos, and there are times I do leave comments and there are times that I do not leave any comments at all. Sometimes I don't, I refrain from them. I see Summer Ako as a sensible, thoughtful person with a good analytic skill. I'm sure some of you know a young couple vlogger, YouTube vlogger, Nikki and Jamie. Who are we to tell them what to do concerning their private life? And that is one. They ask some things, I mean subjects or topic concerning maybe marriages, celebrities, and politicians that we YouTubers will talk about. For example, this situation of Ttkjinadu and Olakunle Churchill, they both put their story out there. Everybody is free to voice out their opinion. Olakunle Churchill granted an interview, and Ttkjinadu did hers and even made a video. So, but what makes YouTuber Jamie and Nikki different is they have not shared their separation or divorce story with anyone. And I guess they choose to keep it private or to make it private for some reason. So who are we, YouTuber, to start talking about it? A vlogger, Summer Ako, telling Nikki, which is the wife, to grow up.
This is why I'm saying you need to grow up. You really need to grow up. If you want to share about your marriage, go ahead and do it. And let's have the full tea then. Let's have the full tea.
How could you? To me, that video appears to be scolding Nikki rather than giving Nikki an advice. Nikki is accused of throwing shades towards her husband, Jamie. And a YouTuber came out and did a video concerning Nikki's private life. You understand? Even if Nikki was throwing shades.
People do not know him. Your fans do not know him. You know him. You live with him for 6 years or whatever number of years. If you have no respect for Jamie or respect for yourself, at least have respect for your children.
I think this video is very insensitive of Summer Ako.
Come out and share it. And if you don't want to share it, keep your mouth pimp and let the internet rest. Okay? Do not disturb.
And then secondly, I think it is none of our business. I did a video concerning divorce or concerning anybody who is going through divorce, and I put that video out there for a reason. And I did this video sometimes, I think December last year or early this year. That was way before the Nikki and Jamie issue. I have always loved to support those going through divorce, because I realize, especially within the African community, they pay less attention to the negative effects divorce have on these victims or on these people going through divorce. Hence my video, the video I did way before Jamie and Nikki announced their breakup, and that is just an evidence. I believe this society underestimates the negative side effect people going through divorce could break your confidence, no matter how confident you are. That's one. You begin to doubt and question yourself, especially if the man walks away, or if you walk away based on the fact that this man is not going to change. You begin to question, are you not good enough? There's so many things. It has a psychological effect. So I have my reason for putting that video out there is to encourage someone, to touch someone, to speak to someone. And guys, I tell you, I was surprised by the number of people reached out to me concerning that video. A lady said to me it was as if you know exactly what I needed to hear, what I was waiting for. She needed some kind of encouragement. I got quite a number of DMs and messages, but I can't, they're quite confidential, if you understand what I mean. And these are people I've never seen in my life. And that makes me feel so good. That makes me feel so good in this, you know. Sometimes we do video for fun, like I do all these travel videos just to entertain and to bring some part of the world to your awareness, because I love traveling. At the same time, I like to put some meaningful videos out there just to touch someone. And I was happy the divorce one went quite far than I had expected. Even on my Instagram, I think the message is still on my Instagram, a lady left a comment under the preview video concerning the divorce that I did, inviting me to come and do a talk in Nigeria. I will leave my Instagram handle or my Instagram details up there somewhere or down there somewhere. You can check it out. That video clip is still there. I left the clip there, and there was this lady had to like say, well, like, and actually DM me as well, I would like you to come to Nigeria and speak concerning this topic, because she's doing something in relations or regarding women divorce, psychological effects, emotional effects. And I was so happy. I like to know that when I make a video, some people benefited from it, even if it's one. I like that. In Nikki and Jamie's situation or case, they're still going through the healing process. When couples go through divorce, it's a trying period, is a phase, is a challenging period, both emotionally and psychologically. It is a trying period, it is a challenging period. And this thing called divorce have different effects on each and every one of us. And this couple are quite young, and they are also a YouTuber like Summer Ako. Is there limits to the kind of videos that we do? I would like to. Emotionally, one feels drained. Divorce have a negative side effect, and we handle it differently. Some people go into depression, and it takes them a while to come out of it, depending on the support and the people you have around you. If you get help or support quickly, Summer Ako was basically scolding Nikki, telling her to grow up, telling her to go out and get a 9-to-5 job. Come on.
Your family, you guys, you just pack it up, forget about social media, go out there and get a regular job and get a regular income, and stop making a fool of yourselves on YouTube. Honestly,
are we really,
seriously,
we YouTubers, are we in the position? I mean, at this period, what we can do to help, if we decided to help or be part of their private business, is to support what they do. And I think if you want to offer any sort of advice, you can DM them, send them a message. Why do a whole video? Why do a whole video? Because when Jamie announced their breakup, when he officially announced their breakup on YouTube, many of us came out, many of us did a video, and we expressed our disappointment, the sadness of the breakup. Many of us felt like hurt by it. Many of us that watch Nikki and Jamie felt really hurt by it. I could predict back then, and seriously, I'm gonna leave a clip of the video I did then, way before Summer Ako did this video. I predicted some of us YouTubers is going to take advantage of the situation. Some of us YouTubers are going to be insensitive towards this trying period. Even though I don't know her personally, they should please leave them to calm down, sort out their problems, stop making video to blame one or the other observations, but please leave them to sort things out. And if they can't sort it out, leave them to mourn. There's a mourning period in divorce. Just pray for them. Stop putting out video blaming one or the other. It's a difficult time and a difficult period for both of them, and they'll be making videos blaming one or the other, and that's the last thing we want to do. Even if Nikki was throwing shades, for Jamie to release that video, for those who are not following, Jamie released a video and he talked about how people were blaming him or accusing him of cheating, treating Nikki anyhow, not being helpful in the house. And the thing is, both of them were being accused. Both of them were accused. Nikki too were accused by some of our followers. As Summer rightly said, there's Team Jamie and there is Team Nikki. But the thing is, what Summer forget to address, if she really wanted to involve herself into their private business, is that Nikki too was also accused. Nikki was being accused of cheating when she went to Thailand. These are all assumptions. Do you understand? These are all rumors because none of this couple confirmed these rumors. Nikki was being accused of wanting to leave her marriage to go back to modeling as a single parent. It was all in the comment section we were all reading. As you read Jamie's, you read Nikki. But Nikki and Summer Aku's video was all one-sided. I'm afraid it was one-sided. Exactly what Summer Aku is condemning or advising these followers or these viewers to stop doing is what she did in that video. Go and watch it. Yeah, Nikki might be giving hints and shades in her video. I would be lying if I said I did not notice or realize. But I tell you, when a woman is like that, she's hurting. She's hurting. She's in pain. And as for who walked away from the marriage, you can't tell.
Not letting it rest. I think Jamie ended it. Another reason why I think Jamie ended it is because he's not spending time talking about her or whatever. He's not doing that. He's always the one that is dumped that ends up going about talking about it. The person that dumped somebody typically is not the one that goes about talking about it.
Because do you know why? Sometimes the person who walked away from her marriage might hurt more. Do you know why? The situation, the thing going on in that marriage forced her to walk out. She did not want to leave her marriage at the time. Yes, she walked out of that marriage, but the situation, what she couldn't cope with, made her walk out of that marriage. So in a way, she was forced out of the marriage. So she might be hurting. And don't get me wrong, it doesn't make it right either. But when Jamie was addressing the viewers and the audience, he was very conscious. He never for once mentioned Nikki's name. He never for once even cautioned her, irregardless of the shades and hints Nikki was dropping. So what gives us, the YouTuber, the authority, the audacity to come out and call her out? Somebody that is hurting. When you look at that girl, from time, Nikki is a very slim girl. But now you can actually see her ribs. She's slim in a kind of unhealthy way. What you see when Nikki is doing these videos are veneer. What is behind that veneer, as far as I'm concerned, is hurt, pain. And Jamie has his own way of dealing with the hurt and pain too. In one of his videos, he confirmed going to see like a therapist, a counselor. So he's dealing with it professionally. I don't think Nikki went to see any professional or counselor regarding their separation or divorce. So you see the difference. And I am sure before Jamie came out to release that video addressing people accusing him falsely, he must have done some behind the scene cautioning, maybe towards Nikki's hint dropping. The battle is not any of us YouTubers to fight. It is not in any shape or form. I'm sorry I have to do this video. I said I have a soft spot for anybody going through divorce. It is not an easy thing. It is not ours to fight. The battles is not yours, Summer. It is. It isn't. It is not yours. Jamie can deal with it. Nikki can deal with it. It's a phase they are going through. It is none of our business. What Summer is accusing people of those teams, Nikki and Jamie, of doing is exactly what she did. That might not be her intention, but that was the tone of that video. You actually take side. There were rumors about Nikki without Jamie hinting anything. There were rumors without Jamie hinting or throwing any shades. It's both ways. But your video was one-sided. As what? Judge, jury? I don't understand. YouTuber, judge, jury, lawyer. What are we? I think there are boundaries. That Summer Apple's video to me appears to be instigating. Appears to be inciting viewers to turn against Nikki and go for Jamie. If not, why did you do that video? I don't understand really why you did that video. That might not be the intention, but it's again, Summer, exactly what you're accusing those things, Jamie and Nikki, of doing, like I said earlier, is what you're doing here again. You accuse Nikki of feeding those assumptions by dropping hints and shades.
Jamie is not feeding these people. You are feeding them. You are feeding them. I saw that video yesterday. I'm subscribed to both of them.
But you went ahead and shared your assumptions to God knows how many viewers. You said
you are sure not happy about, and then he started to say, you know what, I can't do this anymore, and he quit. Nikki is bitter. My assumptions. Nikki is bitter because he quit, and then she is then trying to make his life miserable. But my assumptions. I'm just saying that from what I have perceived, I may be 100% wrong, but these are my assumptions. Because he quit and said he's not going to go ahead anymore, Nikki is bitter about it, and the way she says these things, she comes across as someone that's not moved on. She comes across as someone that she's pretending to everybody that she has moved on, but she has.
You said Jamie break up the relationship. That is your own assumption. These are not facts. Do you realize that these are not facts? You might be wrong. Still, you said you might be wrong, but you still went ahead and share it with your viewers. How are you different from these people you call Team Jamie or Team Nikki? Again, Summer, you said Nikki has been doing these vlogs or releasing videos on her channel, and she's not doing anything educating or entertaining. She's just doing videos. She should go and do 9 to 5 or something like that. Excuse me. What Nikki is known for is doing vlogs, which include lifestyle, interior decorations, family. That is what she's known for. Makeup, traveling. Those are the sort of things Nikki would do. And that is what I see her doing right now. She's still doing what she would do. She's trying to decorate her house, and she's known for that. So I don't know what you mean by she's not been doing or educating. She's not been educating or entertaining. She's doing what she's known for. Summer, I still don't understand why you did that video. If you're watching, 9 to 5 is not for everybody. As you can see, even though I personally prefer Nikki to do something in addition to YouTubing, and that's because I see her as a lady that is full of talent, that could do something else in addition, not leave YouTube. That's just my personal opinion. She can do YouTube, she can still be doing her vlogs or whatever, and add something else to it. She's very versatile like that. I see Nikki as the sort that could multitask. But who are we YouTubers to tell Nikki to leave YouTube and go and do some sort of 9 to 5 job? Because as far as we are concerned, or I am concerned, Nikki has been doing YouTube, and that is what she lives on. And some people enjoy and love what they do. I mean, it would have sounded better if Nikki is being advised to take a break. Maybe she's not ready to come back, because I see a girl that is hurting. That's different. Leave them alone. Pray for them or leave them alone. Whoever wants to drop hint or shit, let them drop. It's their problem. They will deal with it. If Jamie cannot speak to Nikki directly, he could either speak to his mother-in-law, maybe ex-mother-in-law, if I'm allowed to say that, sisters, or Nikki's sisters. He could speak to Nikki's sisters or friends to caution her from dropping these hints and shades. But we YouTubers, it is not in our place. But I will end this video by dropping a few questions. First, the motive behind this video is not that clear to me. If it is out of concern, love, or affection for Jamie and Nikki. And if the answer to that question is yes, then you can DM them, you can send them a message, as I said earlier. Then 2, if the motive or the reason for Summer Aku to have made this video, the reason behind this video is because of views. If the reason behind this video is because of views, then how far can we go? Do we YouTubers have boundaries to the kind of videos we do? How sensitive are we towards our fellow YouTubers? Do we make videos at the expense of hurting another YouTuber? Does integrity comes in to the level of how far we produce this video? Is there integrity? Are there boundaries? What do we do for views? That one video could have a negative effect. That girl could go into depression, or even Jamie, but it's not against Jamie. So one thing I would have done, I could have sent Summer Aku a message. I could have DM'd her, but I choose to do a video back. This is just because if by any chance Nikki saw that video, I want Nikki to realize that some viewers do not agree or share Summer Aku's opinion, just to encourage her and to show some form of support. I feel the same way too about Jamie, but because Summer Aku's video is against Nikki, it's just sensible to put things straight. So this video I did to encourage Nikki, in case by any chance, I don't know, she might never come across it, but if she did come across it, she needs to know not everybody agrees with that video that says that's scolding Nikki to grow up. It is not in our place. The battle is not ours. It is not ours. It is not ours. We're not the judge here. We're not the jury here. We're just YouTubers. I am compelled to do a video because of my stand for people going through divorce. And as you can see, you can check my channel. I did a video encouraging and supporting and sharing tips on how people could go through divorce without losing it completely, without losing their self-esteem, without losing their confidence, even if they do lose it, by gaining it back, things they could do to gain it back. I share the tips way before Nikki and Jamie's breakup. It is here, the link here on my video. And I also share another video before Summer Aku's video, advising people, or the majority, to leave them alone. Don't use your comment to drive somebody to suicidal. I'm begging you, because people, those insensitive comments, I can see them. Insensitive comment, insensitive opinion. Stop it. Just leave them both. Nobody is perfect. Both Nikki and Jamie. Just leave them. So guys, before I end this video, I would just like to drop a few points here, or emphasize. If you know a friend, colleague, family, or anybody going through divorce, we need to be sensitive. We need to be sensitive. Irregardless of the story out there, we need to be very, very sensitive. Divorce could affect your self-esteem. It could affect your confidence. You could go into depression. It has a psychological effect. So we need to be extremely sensitive towards anybody we know going through divorce. The best thing we can do for them is support, encourage them. If there's no hope for the marriage and they cannot go back together again, all we can do for them is encourage them, support them, pray for them. It is not a time to scold. It is not a time to blame this or that. There's nobody perfect. There's no perfect person in a marriage. Not the husband, not the wife. There's something the husband will do, and there's something the wife will do. There's something they do to each other. One might be more than the other. But since we don't know their story, it is not in our place to judge or to start blaming or laming blame. And being a YouTuber does not give us a sense of entitlement. Being a YouTuber does not mean we're entitled to people's private life. There are boundaries. Though there's some stories or things that happen around us that we could share and maybe highlight the lessons from this incident or situation. You know, there are stories about maybe wife killing the husband. We could analyze the situation and learn from it. There are different stories like that. In the case of Jamie and Nikki, they've not shared anything. They're not ready to go public with it. They're very young and they are also a fellow YouTuber like us. We need to draw the line. We need to draw the line. We are not entitled. And sometimes we need to mind our business. Some businesses are out there. It's free for everybody to talk about, to share their opinion. I do understand that. But in the case of Nikki and Jamie, the battle is not ours. And just for clarification, I am not team anybody. I did say in one of my videos that I was attracted to Nikki. I started watching Jamie and Nikki because of Nikki. And I get to like Jamie as well, which is, I think, is pretty normal. Okay, so guys, I think this is the end of my chat. Let me love you and leave you. Have a nice day. Have a nice week. God bless you. Saray.